will get started. You can hear me well, you see me well. Alrighty, let's take your feet. Separate your feet about hip distance apart. Bend your knees ever so slightly. We're going to lubricate your hip motion first. Circular rotation, circular rotation, circular rotation. Anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation. Meanwhile, start to go to the first circle. Meanwhile, start to feel the four corners of your feet getting well mapped out. Figure 8 now. One breath, one motion. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to your anti-clockwise circle, anti-clockwise circle, anti-clockwise circle. That means we start to spin your hip in a reverse figure 8. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhalation. Bring your wrists out to the side. Give your shoulder, your elbows, and wrists and your fingers a really nice shake, 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 shake. Can you let it trickle downstairs? That means your whole body starts to experience this pulsatory activation. Recharging from the bottom of your feet upward. Boom, 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 boom. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. So just one thing, we're not doing this, but it's an up and down shaking. Especially look at my garment here, it's being showed up and down, from the bottom of my feet, way up. Okay, let's take your hands now to the base of your sacrum. And when you round that circle, see we can motion that circle a little larger, that you can feel the right and the left side of your sacrum gets a little gentle massage. Now you go to that figure 8 one more time. Can you feel for that nice fluid lubrication that is being induced by the base of your sacrum? One breath, one motion. And you start to become quite aware that all your hip movement actually is associated, monitored, and connected to how well you can mobilize your sacrum. Anti-clockwise circle, but motion that circle in a little more exaggerated way so that you can feel for the lubrication and the movement that happens right in the back of your sacrum now. The reverse figure 8 is also true. Weight on one foot, weight on the other foot. Weight on one foot, weight on the other foot. Very fluid but very effective way to lubricate your hip. Okay, stay now in this position. One hand in the front, one hand in the back. Relax your wrist, shake, 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 shake first. And let your wrist be as light as possible. You do need to learn to push into your feet to get the most gyratory kind of action and stretch in the rib cage, in the shoulder mobility. Okay, let us go. Take opposite, rotate opposite side. One hand in the front, one hand in the back. First shake, 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 shake. Swing the arm in a very light fashion so that your rib cage and the range of shoulder is going to get the benefit. Look for the finger behind you. Look for the hand and your fingers behind you. So your neck starts to feel that stretch as well. Very nice. Coming up to the fingers, we go dancing fingers. Like you're extending your fingers up direction into the space above you, like you're reaching for the stars. Ready? One heel off the floor, another heel off the floor. Lifting and looking up and extending. If you feel like you're ready, toesies off the floor. Toesies off the floor, one foot at a time, one hand at a time. Looking up if that feels okay for your balance distribution. One foot at a time, one foot off the floor, and you start to train that standing leg to become a little steadier. Okay, let's count to your feet together. Hello to your toesies. Hands to the hip or hands to your support. Bend your knees ever so slightly. So let's practice your first balance. Right foot off the floor and return. Left foot off the floor, now return. Hands out to the side. Feel for how your hands wants to help you with your balance navigation. And return. Left foot off the floor, now we return. One more on each side. Use your hand to navigate your balance focus and exhale. Left foot off the floor, navigate, navigate. Before then you return. Okay, how about it? Opposite ends, that means right foot, left hand. And exhale. Right hand, left foot. Here's your exhalation. Couple more on each side. This is your inhale. Here's your exhale. This is your inhale, opposite hand. And here's that exhale. This time we hold, hold, hold one more before you release. This time, opposite side, we hold, hold, hold one more, and now we return. So, few steps back, let's take this balance out on the road. Have some space before you. 3 counts. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Before you exhale, exhale, land on 3. Inhale, 1, 2, and 3. Before you exhale, 1, 2, land on 3. Inhale, beginning, middle, ending of your breath. Exhale, beginning, middle, ending of your breath. Right hand, left foot. Inhale. Exhale, stepping forward. Right foot, left hand. Inhale. Now we take a backward step. Noticing the backward step becomes slightly different than the frontward step. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Opposite limb coordination is really important for your brain function. Okay, stay here. We do the same practice, except now I'm gonna ask you to make a turn. In that freestyle fashion, like you're walking around the space with your opposite limb awareness. You can turn to the right, you can turn to the left, you can walk around in a circle very quietly, very methodically, and with the breath awareness, it really becomes a very nice walking meditation. Sometimes you go forward, sometimes you go backward, sometimes you walk in a straight line, sometimes you take a twist and turn, right? A little bit like life. Once you start to get used to it, I would say, can you imagine that you're sort of hugging your body into the space behind you a little bit, right? So that you become a lot more comfortable with activating the muscle behind your back, the muscle behind your leg. So just in that freestyle way, this is a nice way to amplify your brain coordination as well as your balance awareness. Okay, one ankle at a time. Give it a little shake, 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 shake. Okay, let's go over your first pulsation. Pum, 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 pum. If you feel ready, wrist line out to the side. Pump it this way. And you can do one hand above you, one hand below you. Keep working on building your energy so that when the winter comes, you know how to warm up your circulation and induce quite a bit of a stimulatory factor for your lymph node station. Okay, feet comes together. Hello to your toesies. Bend knees ever so slightly, very slightly. Hands to your support or hands to the waistline. Right toes before you. Tap, tap, tap. Circle that foot on the ground so you have a mental parameter of the roundness of this cycle. Opposite rotation, opposite rotation, opposite rotation. Try the second side, weight on the right, left toes, tap, tap, tap. In your mental awareness, you're trying to make that loop rather round, rather complete. And of course, you have the opposite rotation, feeling your standing foot, trying to hold yourself upright. Okay, back to that first station. Heels of your feet together. Now you can induce this pulsation. Heels of your feet together is going to give you a different kind of charge for the bottom of your feet and your legs. Okay, once we stabilize, bend your knees ever so slightly. Right foot first before you. Round that loop so you're being reminded of the roundness of this circle. Can we round that circle this time with your knee instead? Just do your best, only as high as your knee feels comfortable. And you round that loop, and you round that loop, and you round that loop. Returning, knees fold, left toes. Using the toesy to remind your mental awareness how to trace that circle, and you trace the loop with your knee. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Couple more, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, returning back. Use the shaking motion. Start with the feet together. Now add the arm. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Use the pulsation to neutralize everything. And stabilize. Bend knees slightly. Right foot behind you. Circle forward. Right? Circle forward to map out your mental awareness so that we can walk it forward with your knee this time. So because this is an unhabitual movement, the body might take a little moment to register. So is the size in your muscle, in your hip and in your thighs. Right, so takes a little moment for the standing leg to really remember how to be strong and stabilized again. And that's a very important process, these unhabitual movement, to re-establish the firmness of your standing leg. Okay, if you feel that, give a little shake, shake, shake. Otherwise, we take now Left toes behind you. Tap, tap, tap. Forward circle. Use the toe circle to map out your mental awareness first, and let us try to draw that same motion with your knee. So noticing it requires your standing leg to take up more in its responsibility. And that's a really good thing. That's how you keep your leg toned, you keep your legs strong, and you keep your balance well. Try one more. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, returning. Stepping your feet hip distance apart again. Hands to the sacrum, right beneath your bound line. When you do your figure eight, see if you can exaggerate this movement so you can really feel how it motions the base of your sacrum. Very important to harmonize your legs, your sacrum juncture after your balance. Opposite figure eight, opposite figure eight, opposite figure eight, opposite figure eight. Yes, well done. Let's walk your feet then. A little bit wider than the width of your shoulder. Wiggle your toes so you can map out the four corners of your feet. We'll ground it as we send our hands away from the body. Okay, let's take our forward motion with the arms, backward motion with the arms. Again, this is your forward motion. Couple more, shoulder motion. And here's your backward motion, shoulder motion. Very good. Hands out to the side, side extension, come to the right side. Upper hand marks the internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. All the way out to the side, all the way out. Go one more there. Stay, stay, stay. Get that breath going into the whole side of your rib cage. Relax the lower arm and just breathe nice and deep. We do push into the ground to return, neutralize. Stay here for a moment. One side, wiggle, wiggle. Turn the top palm out. Behind you, just give it a try. Your first one, so go easy on the body. Okay, wrist line out to the side. Now we come to your left side. Relax your neck, relax the rib cage, internal spiral with the upper arm. That means your shoulder, elbow, wrist, and your fingers will walk with you. Out to the side, out to the side, out to the side. We go one more extension. Stay here, feel your feet effort. Feel the releasing of your lower body. Feel that brightness, feel the stretch of the upper body. Okay, now deep breath, like you're inducing sunlight. Like you're massaging your intercostal muscles and stretching these soft tissues, your cartilages with your breath. Let the breath be the main component. Once you return, hang on, push into the feet to return. One side, wiggle, wiggle. Turn the top palm out. Looking back as you mark that backward circle with your hands. Hands to the waistline. When you test out your hip movement, this should be comfortable. Otherwise, step your feet a little closer. I'll turn to the side so you can see your forward motion again. And now your backward motion again. Ready? Forward motion, but take your whole body with it. Only as far down as the body allows. This is your backward motion. Look between your hands. Here's your exhalation. Bend knees slightly if this is too much for the hamstring on your way forward. Relax your neck. In front of the body, look between your hands. And here's your exhalation, spreading of your palms wide. Couple more on each side. Push into the feet to rise. Reaching forward, let go, come to gravity as you let go. Press into the feet to rise. Look between your hands. Here now, exhalation, long fingers. This one, we come forward, but I'm going to hold you here. So please bend your knees if you need to. And a little gentle pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Letting go as you release your weight down towards gravity. Release, release, release. Press into the feet, we come up, buddy up. Turn the palms out. Looking up if it's okay for the neck. Here now, exhalation. Hands to the waistline again. Gentle navigation, side to side, testing, testing. Turning now your right foot out, left foot in. Cupping the hands to the upper hip. Remember how you pulsate your body? Now we focus on the corner of your right hip. Up and down, up and down. Noticing it's not this, it's not the knee, it's not the hip, but is you going up and down like you're shaking, shaking, shaking. This is also a nice way to take care of the suppleness of your hip. That knee will stay right above your ankle. Round that circle, external circle, external circle, external circle with that right hip. Internal circle, internal circle, internal circle, internal circle, internal circle. Legs will be straight. Testing, testing, testing. Mobility in the hip. Neutralize. Turning now. Left foot out. Right foot in. Bend knees slightly. Grab hold of that corner. Use your hand to show you how to release as you give it now. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Up and down, up and down. Shake, 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 shake. Ground into your feet, especially the back foot. External circle, external circle. Motion is lotion. You want to keep your hip well lubricated regularly. Internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation, and internal rotation. Legs will be straight. Testing, testing. Your hip movement is well adjusted. Okay, point your toes forward. Weight on one foot as you shake out the foot. Weight on the other foot as you shake, shake, shake. I like the shaking because it helps you to invigorate your leg muscle. Meanwhile, you're training your standing leg to anchor down, to root down, and accept a little responsibility. Okay, so shake, 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 one foot at a time. Okay, let's come to your elbow work. Just stand in a comfortable position, parallel position. Right elbow in the front. Right elbow forward circle, like you're tracing a disc. Circular mobility of your elbow. Left elbow, forward circle. You got it, forward circle. Both elbows, one at a time. Like you're circling forward, like you're circling forward, like you're circling forward. Remember, before you mark your circle with your knee, now you mark your circle with your elbow. And if we can combine the two, use the support if you need to, be careful, but let us try to play with this balance articulation. Because your limbs are busy, it's going to reroute your ability to coordinate in a different fashion. And anything that you do that's unhabitual, because I'm sure you don't walk like this, is going to rebuild, repattern the brain pathway, the muscular skeletal arrangement. And that's always a good thing. Too many of the same thing is not helping the body to stay youthful. Please remember that. Okay, few steps back. Let's take our balance technique on the road now. Just do your best. Play with this balance. Play with circular motion with your elbow and your knee. And in your mind's eyes, put a little imagination. Can you imagine that you're a big giant that's coming through the forest? Big giant step. Okay, let's turn so you have more room before you. We'll do that one more time. Few steps forward. Here we go. Now I'm gonna do the breath for you. Inhale, exhale, land. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we land. Good. Inhale, circle with the knee and the elbow. Exhale, land. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Well done. Shake out the wrist one at a time. Shake out the ankle one at a time. Parallel feet. Elbow can go forward, both elbows. Elbow can go backward. Now we play with circling your elbow behind you. Relax the rib cage because then you can stretch your intercostal muscles very easily here. And if it doesn't bother your neck, look back as you turn the neck, as you twist the rib cage a little more. Alright? So purposely let your body fall back so you can include more area as you stretch. One elbow at a time and both elbows together. There you go. Very, very good. Okay, let's practice marking your knee in a circle. Backward though. Backward circle, backward circle, backward circle. Elbow, backward circle, backward circle, backward circle. Can we combine the arm and the legs? Backward circle. You got it. Backward circle. Try it. Backward circle. Backward circle. Okay, it's a little coordination, a little adjustment in your mental pathway, your brain pathway, and the way that you articulate your limbs. And that's a really good thing to keep the system playful with imagination. So stepping forward a few steps because we're going to practice your backward walking. Ready? Backward walking with your elbow. Backward walking with your knee. Going for that circular position. Landing of the foot is important. Feel stable before you pick up the other side. Okay? So reposition so you have more room behind you. We go a few more backward walking practice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Okay, so the backward walking is a little more scary because you can't see where you're going. So it's going to take a little extra mental focus, a little daring factor, but you can do it. Let's combine the two. One step forward on each side. One step backward. Good. One step forward. 2 steps backward. 1, 1, 2, 2. 2 steps forward. 1, 1, 2, 2. 3 steps backward. This is 1. No rush. This is 2. And go 1 more. Okay, just a different way. These coordination things I like for you because, again, it takes a little more mental restructuring than the static balance. So, can you feel like you become a little warmer, especially with the backward walking training? So I would suggest, initially you're just in station. You play with your balance, joint lubrication, leg strength. Later you move in space. Initially it's 3 steps forward. Later you go 5 steps forward. Then incrementally you can add. Then practicing backward motion. Initially 3, adding on to 5, adding on 8, and maybe so on. Right? Once you start to feel at ease with the forward and at ease with the backward, you play with a few steps forward, few steps backward, and you don't go straight. You start to give it a turn, give it a twist, be a little creative in the way you map out your body in a new way to move. Okay, so remember, before and after we do our balance, it's always a good idea to lubricate, to circle, and to harmonize. As long as you do the circle, you probably have room for your figure 8. And that's a little extra juice that you allowed your body to reharmonize and let the body reintegrate everything again. Okay, so thank you everybody for sharing your mindful attention for this session. Always let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you very soon. I wish you a wonderful day, and until next time, take good care.